I know, Richard, that although we shaped up pretty well, you weren't happy with a lot of things out there today, were you?
No, I just felt it was one of those games that had sort of a typical end of season air to it, where neither side, were out of danger, couldn't win anything, and I just felt that if we'd have upped it a little bit more, there was times going forward, particularly in the first half, where we were great in and around their penalty area, but we didn't seem to have that same bit of urgency in the middle of the park, where they had too much time and space at times at the back, clearing our lines. And I just felt it was one of them games, if we'd have grabbed the bull by the horn, so to speak, and got a goal, we could have gone on 1, 2 or 3, and then we've ended up paying the ultimate price at the end. It's frustrating, one dodgy penalty in the first half I thought we could have had.
Yeah.
If not the first one in the second half, definitely the second one.
Yeah, the second one I thought.
That's frustrating, but even putting that to one side, we still had 4 or 5 other chances. And when you come to places like this, no matter how hard it is, you have to put them chances away.
Absolutely.
So, it's frustrating that they scored a goal effectively from a free kick we've had.
Yeah.
Where they broke straight down the other end, got a corner, and then scored from that. And we was unlucky in one respect today, but at the same token, you make your own luck. And I think if we'd have raised our game a little bit at times, and a little bit more urgency and tempo, we should have got something out of it.
I don't know if you were aware, Sam, that right towards the end, that chance that Stuart had, the ball was actually going in if Stuart hadn't headed it onto the crossbar. Just one of those things.
Yeah, like Richard says, they said it was going in, but like Richard says, I think we could be out there all day today. Yeah. Even to late tonight, we still wouldn't have scored. No, there's a lot of things we could have improved on, but it wasn't a bad display. But it was two sides, like you say, a big end of season vibe to it, and we should have come away with something. It's disappointing, but we have to, like I said, we have to move on now. We've got a big game Monday against Ramsgate. So
they lost today, by the way, 3-0. Yeah,
can't feel sorry for ourselves. No. Different day would have come away with at least a point, but it wouldn't be. So we move on to Monday.
It was quite noticeable that in the second half, Richard, that Dane didn't get the ball as much as he did in the first.
That's even more frustrating because we both said at half time, Sam and I, that of all the players on the pitch, that's probably our best player and was causing all the damage was Dane, where he had the beating of the right back every time he got the ball. Okay. So we said, if you've got that sort of player in your team, then keep giving them the ball.
Didn't get it, did he?
For some reason, we decided to go through the middle and out the other side. And that's frustrating as well. But like Sam said, in an ideal world, you'd have come here looking for 4 points out of 6 over the bank holiday period. So, we didn't get anything today, which makes even Monday's game even bigger now because, we need to get 3 points out of that.
Yeah. Onward and upwards, as they say.
Well, it's frustrating because obviously I guess Justin's really frustrated as well because he would have expected us to get a point. And you go on a great run, win 5 games on the bounce, and everyone thinks it's hunky dory, and all of a sudden you lose 3 again, and you're almost back to where you started. So
frustrating thing though, although we lost the last 2 games, we're not getting battered. It's just odd goal.
That's even more galling, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Dulwich were probably better than us over the 90 minutes, although we could have got something out of it.
Yes, we could.
But we certainly didn't deserve to get beat today or get beat at Merster.
No, that's true.
So there is that to it, whereas earlier in the season we were getting beat by 4s and 5s, but nevertheless it doesn't take away the fact that we're frustrated that we've not come away with a point today.
Well, I know you've got a bit of history with Ramsgate going over a good few years, Sam, so you'll be itching to pull out all the stops on Monday as well.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of history there, probably not as much as Richard, but
true.
I had a few months down there. Like I say, it's a local derby. We haven't got many in this league.
No.
So it's a massive game, and even more so now. It doesn't really matter the fact it's against Ramsgate. We just need to bounce back after the last 3 defeats.
We do.
Could be playing anyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, a couple of days now, and we'll be back in action. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then all of a sudden there's just 3 left, and you're nearly there. So it's important that we finish the season. Certainly the last 3 games, we want to be on a high. To give all the impetus then to carry on for next year. You don't want to be slugging away, getting beat and drawn. So we've got to pick ourselves up, as Sam said. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. You can't change the past. We should have got something out of today, but it hasn't been that. It's not been one of them sort of games. But we've got to start again on Monday.
Absolutely. So see you then.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Okay. Well done.